Okay. Hopefully, my computer does a little bit better this time. Anyways, as I was saying, Lvl Cap is 55 here. I'm going to get this guy purified today for sure, just for the sake of having more options. I don't have a ton of time to stream or play at the moment, so I'm just going to probably do maybe the first floor and then Mount Battle or something like that. We have Thug Zook next, which I'm not particularly worried about. I think I'm just going to lead Aerodactyl and Rock Slide his entire team. Alongside Ninetales, who will just Heatwave everything, I think. Swallow finally becomes somewhat relevant, I think, because we have another ability capsule and we're going to give him Guts. Alright. Swallow now has Guts. Hopefully we get Facade soon, because that would really make him extra useful. And now we're just going to start slowly leveling up. Hold on. To open the stream in case anybody's in the chat. I don't think anybody is, but just in case. There we go. Alright. So I'm just going to go to 50 for now, so I don't risk over leveling to XP or anything like that. Brave Bird is interesting. Don't love the recoil. Drill Peck maybe just better, low-key. There might be a situation where it's needed. Swallow's kind of sackable in a doubles format game anyway. Probably gonna use him to kill like one huge dangerous thing. Boom Burst. Not teaching that, but I like the idea. Feather Dance, not bad. It's -2, right? It's good on like any Pokemon but Swallow, because Swallow like potentially gets killed even if a Pokemon is dropped to -2, or it's just dead to crit anyways, regardless, right? Endeavor. Now Endeavor is interesting. We might teach that later. Endeavor is really interesting, actually. I was hoping that would be Facade. Still no Facade cheese or anything like that yet. I also should probably go ahead and do Mount Battle. Yeah, I'm gonna do Mount Battle after like the first floor of the pyramid, I think. Acrobatics Crobat. I've been waiting my whole life for this. Probably get rid of the Sludge Bomb coverage. A bunch of Pokemon can learn Sludge Bomb. Fire Blast? Probably not. I don't really want to deal with that missing. Alright, Overheat on the other hand, -2, right? But massive attack. Might do it over Nasty Plot. I don't think Nasty Plot is ever gonna come up here. Okay. Muscle Band probably goes to Aerodactyl. And now he's just hitting super. Actually, do we go no item on Aerodactyl for the acrobatics coverage? Probably not, because we're mainly, yeah, we're mainly using him just to rock slide. Right? Why is he modest? That's just so silly. Whatever. So for this fight, we're gonna lead. So it's Thugzook. We can choose to catch his Zangoose or not. I think I'm gonna choose to capture it because. So I could not capture it and get Raikou later, but I need encounters. Like, just absolutely need encounters at the moment. So I'm like pretty sure I'm gonna just go ahead and get it. Jump left decent here actually. I wish I was a little bit more confident in Jump Left's ability to take a hit. We're gonna bring it over Swallow, I think. I'm gonna protect Swallow for a little bit longer until I really need it. Don't want anything bad happening to it. Alright. Level up Jump Left to par. Alright. So here, I think we lead Ninetales and Jumpluff. Although I'm just not sure Jumpluff is super necessary, nor can it like hit anything super hard. So I think we just lead Ninetales to Aerodactyl. And should be a fine fight, should be able to catch the Zangoose. How are we catching the Zangoose? That is the second question. We have status. We have Yawn. We have Yawn. The whole team is physical. Umbreon actually just doesn't come to this fight, I'm pretty sure. Like, his whole team is just physical walls. Or physical, like, attackers. Physical potential sweepers, basically. So there might be a point where we could potentially bring Pelipper in to yawn the Zangoose. Maybe we lead Pelipper in the off chance that he leads his Zangoose. His Zangoose is his ace. There's a pretty decent chance that he leads it. Although I think it's just completely random, so who knows. Pelipper is a decent lead here actually, but the Drizzle... Whoever's, we'll see who's faster, I guess. We'll definitely teach Water Pulse, or Hydro Pump over Water Pulse, rather. Alright, level 50. What's his moveset looking like here? So he's 78 speed. Ninetales is 127, so he will override Ninetales' Drought, so that's not going to be an option, actually. Well, we don't have to lead him, right? We can just bring him in when we want to deal with the Zangoose, I guess. So, that's the plan. We're not going to Will-O-Wisp the Zangoose in case it is Guts. Do we have anything to set up Reflect? Or anything? We don't really have status or Reflect or anything. We're just kind of sending it by the looks of this team. Not sure how I feel about that. Okay, we're gonna give Pelipper an Aura Filter to hopefully not get blasted to hell by the Zangoose instantaneously. Focus Ash is decent, but you can just get doubled up into in doubles, and I just hate it. So, alright. To the pyramid we go for the Zook rematch. Hopefully it doesn't trigger immediately so I can think things over again really quick. Let me bring up his team really quick. We were super far into the run. Although I don't love this run, and I'm kind of excited to start over if I lose. And that's kind of the funny thing about Nuzlocking sometimes. Alright. He's all super low level. I think we're just fine. We just rock slide literally everything. Rock slide, heat wave everything until Zangoose comes out. And then we hopefully don't get one shot by it. We are risking a crit shadow move, I think. But hopefully he just puts Zangoose at the end. Okay, cool. This is probably the most annoying lead because they're the least receptive to my damage, I think. This might just be Solar Beam and can't use Aqua Tail because of the sun, right? So Heat Wave or Rock Slide is always the best move. Maybe I can flinch them if they were faster than Ninetales. Transfer Arcanine to flinch. Transfer it to go to for Wild Charge, I think, if it has it. I don't think it kills, even if it does. Tauros comes out here, that's perfectly fine. Probably the best thing. Aerodactyl -2 now, though. This is 100%. Heat Wave Rock Slide kills Arcanine regardless, I'm pretty sure. Also gives a chance of Tauros to flinch, so we just click Rock Slide. Kills both. Heat Wave definitely kills this Tauros. It's under the sun, and I'm super over-leveled. Machamp comes out, and Zangoose. Okay, so gonna have to focus down the Machamp here for sure. He might not die to no ability to no. Sorry, he might not die to held item acrobatics. I'm going to Solar Beam the Machamp and Rock Slide. I don't think I kill this Zangoose, and we have a chance to flinch it. Machamp does live on 1 HP, which could be dangerous, but they both flinch because I'm just the best player that's ever touched the game, so it's fine. This is... Honestly, I'm just gonna light screen just for the heck of it, and I'm gonna go for another Rock Slide, finish off this Machamp, and then potentially go for another flinch. He's dead to crit. Okay, he avoids. I forgot about that. He was definitely dead to crit there. Light screen goes up, doesn't matter. Just did it to skip a turn, essentially. Didn't want to bring anything else in to take a hit. Ninetales kind of eats that. Pinsir comes in. He only knows bug moves. He only knows X's, or he might have a choice band, which is kind of scary. So this is definitely not Solar Beam, because if Aerodactyl outspeeds and kills a Pinsir, then it dies. So I think we just go for an Ultra Ball onto the Zangoose, and we go for a Rock Slide, and we are risking the Zangoose to a crit again. But I think that's okay. There's a chance it misses, and there's a chance it doesn't crit, and there's a chance it also flinches him and prevents him from doing damage. Okay, so that does not capture. Rock Slide, half health Pinsir. Zangoose is pretty weak by now. Flinches one, X Scissor comes out of the other. Does nothing into Aerodactyl whatsoever. The sunlight goes away. This is Ultra Ball and oh my god, I thought I just clicked something wrong. Okay, Ultra Ball into the Zangoose, and then Acrobatics the Pinsir. Pinsir probably doesn't die, actually, because on -2, Acrobatics has less base power. Almost get the Zangoose there. Don't want to risk another Rock Slide. Okay. Acrobatics does kill the Pinsir. It's probably a range. Shadow Strength starting to come out into Aerodactyl now. So this is going to be another Ultra Ball, and then we're going to switch to Pelipper. Pelipper has the Aura Filter. He should be able to tank the Shadow moves. Alright, cool. We got the Zangoose. Which means no Raikou, unfortunately, but I really needed the encounter, to be completely honest. Alright, so I think I fight some bodybuilders next. I don't think they have any shadows. And I think it's a double battle with Gonzap. So I just need to lead something good that can hold its own, I think. Let's double check. Alright. Trainers. So, I don't know if it's going to show them here. They're the bodybuilders. I don't think this fight is documented, actually. Yeah, this fight's not documented. But, that's fine. So what can lead its own? I think it's a double battle with Gonzap. Ninetales is decent, but we don't know if we want to set up the Sun for a blind team, right? Umbreon probably the safest choice, per usual. And then we bring a Sun team in the back that hopefully doesn't backfire. We also bring Togetic that can kind of deal with a generic amount of things and is also decently fast. This is probably fine. I never want to see this Nose Pass again because it killed my Sableye. I killed my Sableye, but it was because of the Nose Pass's Sandstorm, so still kind of sick about that, to be honest. Okay, back to the key lair. I think bodybuilders pop out and jump scare me. Who are we leading? I think Umbreon just goes in front here. Or maybe he just... Does Gloom just knock these guys out? Dude, I'm the guy. Let me in. Okay, there we go. Here's All Might. Yeah, battle with me. Okay, that's what I thought. Venusaur. Umbreon good lead so far. Scyther. Umbreon bad lead. Okay. Scyther setting up a Swords Dance is like... Okay, good Intimidate there. This Venusaur probably wants to like Leech Seed and set up some like other really annoying things, I would guess. And then we also don't bring in Ninetales yet because we give Venusaur potentially Chlorophyll. I don't think Umbreon dies to a level 41 Scyther move, so we click Snarl. They double protect. Interesting. Maybe they saw a Fire Fang on Mightyena. Okay, so I got no information there. Aerial Ace over a bug move. Interesting, maybe it doesn't have one. Fire Fang does nothing to Scyther, but it burns it. I don't think Scyther gets guts or anything like that, so it should be fine. Energy Ball -1 does not really do a ton to Umbreon. And then I get hit by leftovers. Venusaur also has leftovers. Interesting. Oh, yeah, they only have 4 Pokemon. This is pretty free. I'm just gonna Snarl again. Should be fine. If I get down too low, I'll Protect. Knock off the Scyther. Eviolite gets knocked off. Oh, so this thing's just gonna die. It might even die to the Snarl here. Yeah, Snarl plus Burn kills. EQ kills... No, it's Flying type. That's correct. I know my types. This Venusaur is not doing any damage. Aerodactyl. I think I just toxic it. Hopefully we don't get a reduction there. We don't. Knock off into the Aerodactyl. Probably saw an item. Pecha Berry. Oh, that's so funny. I just used Toxic on it. Wow, this Mighty Enna is cracked. EQ again? Okay, so I see what's going on here. We're just EQing with a Venusaur that does no damage. I don't know about this Venusaur moveset. So this is just Wish, because I'm getting somewhat low. Just gonna play it super safe. Been this far. I don't really have the best box. I don't think I'm gonna for sure win the run. But don't want to reset for no reason. Wow, that thing just melted. Alright. Umbreon's under half health, so I go for the protect here. I'm guessing it's an EQ and a bullet punch from them Tang. I was right on the bullet punch. Let's see about the EQ. Pretty sure the whole other guy's thing is just to click Earthquake. Oh, I see. It's just all spread moves. I mean, it's, yeah, spread moves with resistances and immunities. It's cool. Snarl does good damage here to both. Don't care about my opponents or my allies' Mighty Enna. It can die for all I care. He tried to kill me earlier. Alright, Snarl into Claydol does decent damage. I think it's a 2v1 now. Bulldoze's not gonna kill Mighty Enna, I don't think. Yeah, sticks it through. Sandstorm doesn't kill either. Oh no, there's one more. So Weezing comes out. It also is going to do exactly nothing. Bulldoze doesn't kill, but he's at -2 speed now, so I think Weezing outspeeds. Nope. Wow, get melted. Alright, put this Weezing to -1. There's a chance it goes boom because it's Weezing and I don't have the documentation. I don't think it does anything if it does. I think boom is fine. I think Umbreon lives a boom from here. Okay, did they lie to me on how many Pokemon they had? Because I'm pretty sure I've been through quite a few at this point. Oh, I see. It's 4 at the top and 4 at the bottom, so it's 8 total. I thought it was 4. I think Toxic on the Donphan is fine. I'm really not contributing much to this fight. I'm just not dying. I'll just Snarl the Weezing one more time. Alright, Gonzap is getting cooked right now by the Earthquake spam. Weezing -2. Burns Umbreon is fine. Much better than being poisoned, and the Sandstorm subsides. I'm perfectly fine. Ralligator. So Weezing's already -2. He can't swap into anything else. We could swap here, or we could just keep clicking Snarl. And I'm gonna be boring and just keep clicking Snarl, so. Wiki Berry. Another Earthquake! Okay, you know what? Actually, we're gonna front run this next Earthquake and swap into Togetic. Worst case is, we eat a Sludge Wave from the Weezing that crits our Togetic and kills it. But I think I'm willing to take the risk. Wow, just nothing to do. That's crazy. Watch, it's gonna crit me, 100%. I'm actually just gonna play it smart. It's fine. I'll be boring. There's another EQ. Gonzap's Pokemon are almost done. Wish Umbreon leftovers. And this is protect. Guessing we have another... Oh no, that's dead, for sure. That was in Torrent as well, pretty sure. Venusaur comes back out. Alright, this time I am just gonna send out Magmar. This Feraligatr is just going crazy right now. Predicted the swap. We switched to Magmar instead of Ninetales because we didn't want to give it potential chlorophyll. Not that it matters, but, you know. Alright, Steelix. That's kind of not ideal for me, actually. Does Aura Sphere kill? Steelix has Sturdy, I think. Steelix actually potentially kills this Magmar. The question is, does it see a rock or a ground move? Probably ground, because ground is stab. I think either way we switch to Aerodactyl and we should be okay. Good waterfall. Ooh. Has rocky head, I think, or something. It Aqua-tailed me? How much did that do? Like 56 or something like that? I don't know, who cares? Yeah, that's exactly how much it did. So double that is 102... 112, sorry. So I'm dead to crit. But I think I just click Heat Wave and kill it. Oh wait, Heat Wave can miss, that's correct. Okay, not worried. Okay, undocumented fight down. Alright, now we finally get another encounter. And we get to roll between some pretty cool ones here, too. Okay, first of all, we're gonna heal. Unless these guys healed us. Oh, they healed us. What a bunch of sweethearts. Honestly. Team Snag'em's the best. Not sure if we'll get jump scared by a fight here. I think I'm safe to go grab this. But I think it's... yeah, useless. Okay, so I think our first fight is up here on the right. I'm gonna pause Dolphin and roll my encounter. Let's see... the Wheel of Names... so this next spot is going to be Lapras, Gengar, Hitmonlee, Electabuzz. All pretty good. I think I want Lapras or Gengar, please. Lapras, Gengar, Lapras, Gengar, Lapras, Gengar. That is not Lapras or Gengar. That's completely on the opposite side, as a matter of fact. Electabuzz! Yay! Okay. Cool. And now we will continue. Also, hold on, I need to put my stream over to this side. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we roll Electabuzz. Not sure what this next trainer has. Let's try to see. So this looks like we're going Gengar, Electabuzz. This is mostly special coming up. So we're gonna lead Ninetales with a Light Screen probably. And also Umbreon. Seems pretty safe. Gengar, Electabuzz. Alright. There's our Electabuzz. How do we focus the Gengar? with coverage moves. This is like the exact worst lead for me. We're just gonna go for Snarl Light Screen immediately because that was always the plan. Shadow Crush might be the only physical move he has. And Shadow Sky, so I think that might boost Shadow moves. And it also does residual damage constantly, which is annoying. So I think Gengar dies to one more Snarl. And we swap out Ninetales for Togetic and ooh, Shadow Tag. That's gross. Okay. I'm going to not Solar Beam the Electabuzz because I feel like it'll die. I'm gonna Nasty Claw. Maybe not the right move here, depending on who they focus. Ooh, oh, thank God. It was Shadow Snooze. Honestly, deserved to lose Ninetales there. Okay. Oh, might have 4 HP. Okay. I think no more Shadow Tag, so I'm okay to swap now. I honestly think Umbreon goes for an Ultra Ball at this health, and then we swap out into... We have to account for Tauros damage, the Rain damage, and the Electabuzz damage. Eviolite is probably our best chance. Okay. Good capture onto the Electabuzz. Ooh, Rock Slide. Bad luck. Does nothing though, we're good. And then Meganium comes in. I'm super not scared of that thing at all. Slightly worried for Togetic. I don't think Meganium... Oh, Sludge Bomb, right? It doesn't have it. It probably goes for Toxic. We Air Slash the Meganium. Big play rough on the Umbreon, actually. It's the most I've seen him take damage in one hit in a very long time. Meganium dies to the Snarl. And then we protect here because Umbreon is at risk of dying, and I think we Dazzling Gleam because it has 100% accuracy, and we have a good chance of killing. But Tauros could hit me really hard into range of dying to the Rain with Togetic. I think we just click Air Slash. Okay, Rock Slide could flinch. Probably dead to crit there. No flinch, Air Slash. Kills Tauros. Cool. I feel like I risked a lot that fight, but we got there. Can I use that computer? No. You can use one of the computers, just not that one. I really don't want to go all the way back. Do I have enough potions? Okay. So next encounters don't really matter. I'm just gonna finish this floor and then probably leave to mount battle. Not sure how much time I've got left before I've got to go. Alright, here's Sid. Let's see. Oh, I've got a decent amount of time left before I've got to go, so we'll see what happens. Camerupt and Starmie, and I accidentally gave this Camerupt the sun. Okay. Starmie is 100% faster, I think. Also. So I think I am in a really, really, really bad position here. Yeah, this is not good. Camerupt and Starmie both can do massive damage to Ninetales. We hope Camerupt sees a ground move into Ninetales, and we switch to Jump Bluff. Not convinced of that play, to be honest. Psychic? Fine. Snarl is gonna knock the Camerupt down a little bit before it hits. I think I lose my Jump Bluff here, I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, Earth Power. I was right. Okay, so now Camerupt probably sees a Fire move into the Jump Bluff, if I had to guess. I could immediately go for the Giga Drain and kill the Starmie, but I don't think I live through a Fire move in the Sun. Starmie used Psychic last time. It probably doesn't roll the Water move if I had to guess. Who has the better special defense between Ninetales and Magmar? Definitely Ninetales. Right, we're going into Ninetales. While Umbreon snarls down the other side. Icy Wind is fine. Icy Wind is super fine. Alright, both of them are -2 now. If I get them to -3, the AI will swap out automatically. Heat Wave is perfectly fine. Does nothing to either. No burn. Perfect. They're -2. Umbreon definitely just clicks Snarl, like 100%. And then we could Solar Beam the Camerupt for neutral damage. Or we could set up a light screen. But if I get crit, then I'm dead through the light screen anyway. Go for the neutral damage. Thunderbolt into Umbreon does nothing, maybe Paras. Full Para. Potential. Solar Beam into the Camerupt, and cleans it up. Nice. Alright, clean up both of them simultaneously, which is kind of bad because I don't get to see what they have next year. Could have just looked at the chart, but it's fine. Shadow Hitmonlee, and Shadow Lapras, maybe? Okay. I can just kill them too, they're not my encounters. Umbreon is slower than both of them probably, which is annoying because Snarl into the Lapras before it moves would have been really nice. Hitmonlee has some super damaging moves as well, and I'm kind of concerned about. I think it has like Shadow End or something, which does like an insane amount of damage. I should have maybe used Nasty's plot. We're gonna go for a Heat Wave and hopefully we just kill. No. I mean, it was... Okay, Umbreon eats that. I don't think any other Pokemon in my box eats that. Besides maybe Nosepass. Umbreon gets full parried. That's unfortunate. It moved before Lapras though. So I kill the Hitmonlee if I don't miss this Heat Wave. And then I go for Wish. Yeah, just gotta hit the Heat Wave on the Hitmonlee. Alright. Cool. Burn the Lapras maybe? That'd be nice. Shadow Chill could do some decent damage. Yeah. And Umbreon full para twice in a row. Kind of looking scary. Ninetales needs to switch into Eviolite. I eat that, no freeze, we're good. Umbreon finally gets the wish off, so even if it full paras next turn, we're good. Umbreon probably baits a move here, but I think he just eats it, like, super easily. I think we protect just in case. We cannot risk Umbreon dying ever. Okay, Umbreon's lived, no matter what. They get the full para or kill onto the Lapras. Lives with 1 HP. No full para. Avoid the move. We're good. We're great. Snarl, Thunderbolt just kills here. Alright, cool. Pretty lame that Electabuzz was our encounter, to be completely honest with you. Gengar Lapras is definitely the call. I actually can go a little bit further than I expected. Kind of risky going upstairs, but I think there's a healing machine. There is. Okay, so this floor I either roll between Wheezing or one of the pokespots, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna go ahead and pause Dolphin so it doesn't have a stroke. Wheel of Names. And let's see what my list says. Wheezing or the Cave Pokespot. Guaranteed Wheezing is probably better here than the random Pokemon, but random Pokemon is more fun. Okay, Wheezing. Okay. Cool. Wheezing is fine. Wheezing is solid. I'll definitely take that over the random Pokemon. Does it have Shadow Boom? Wait, hold on. Where's the Wheezing trainer? Is it not documented? Okay, here it is. It does have Shadow Boom. Okay, so not good, if I'm being 100% honest with you. That is not what you want to see, ever. What do I do? Alright, I need to go look at the box. Okay. I don't think I have anything fast enough. Yawn Pelipper is probably the best chance I've got. We lead Pelipper Umbreon, and then we hope we yawn it down before it booms on us. Losing an encounter here is really, really bad. I need to get rid of Magmar here. No, I mean, I'm only using this for one fight, probably, right? I'm gonna come right back to the box, it's fine. It's fine. I think our best chance is leading Pelipper with Yawn with Umbreon. We have to pray that the trainer leads Wheezing so that Pelipper isn't a weak lead. And then we yawn it immediately. If we miss, Pelipper probably just dies. Actually, yeah, you know what? We're gonna do. Can Yawn miss? What's Yawn's accuracy? Yawn has a 100% accuracy, so we're just gonna send it. There's also an item over here. I don't know if I have to fight for it. Okay. Probably should have just gone to the battle I knew about. This doesn't have any shadow Pokemon because it's an optional battle. Perfectly safe lead. Drizzle is fine. Doesn't really help them. Gets canceled out by anyways, so that's kind of toxic actually. We're gonna toxic the nose pass right off the rip, 100%. And then I don't know what this Gramble has. I mean, Thunder Punch and I'm dead, right? Or Thunder Fang or anything like that. I guess I protect and scout. Okay, so it wants to play rough, and then Nosepass has Rock Tomb, so it might see that on the Pelipper also. Interesting. So this is really stupid and risky, but I'm just gonna full send a Hydro Pump into this Nosepass, I think. I could have missed. I didn't. He's dead. Hopefully he doesn't have Rattled or Justified or anything like that. He does not. Play rough. Gonna hit somebody decent. It's Umbreon for good damage. Leftovers heals the sand. Sand Slash comes out. Umbreon Protect, Hydro Pump, Sand Slash. We're just gonna keep clicking Hydro Pump. Wait, I maybe get outsped Rock Slide? No, we're good. Alright, cool. Playing this pretty risky, honestly. I'm still over leveled, so it's not as risky as it could be, but definitely shouldn't just be clicking Hydro Pump like this. But you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do it again. See ya. Free. Ooh, rare candies. Very useful. And there's an aura filter here over here, I think, right? Yeah, that's huge actually. That's really big. Okay. Now we see if we get boomed, right? Do we have potions? Alright. I think I have to solve a puzzle before I get boomed on. Oh no, it's just this. Okay. Wheezing. Please don't do it. Shiftery is really bad lead because of Fake Out. Oh, well, Fake Out into Pelipper is really, really bad. This is just protect and yawn in case it does it, right? Okay, it's going for Shadow Guard. Fakes out Pelipper. It's not super ideal, but it's fine. Okay, hopefully it does that thing that the eye does where it just wants to protect spam over and over again. We're gonna go for Toxic on the Shiftery and we're gonna try to yawn the Wheezing. Please don't hit the double protect. It becomes scarier every turn that this thing doesn't fall asleep. Okay, Wheezing hits the double protect. We Toxic the Shiftery. Its timer is gonna start ticking now. Because we don't really have any other way to deal with it. Hidden Power, I dare you to do something stupid to Pelipper. Okay. Still good. Hopefully, it goes for a triple protect and fails. Yawn goes in, and it does not boom. I'm trying not to touch it at all, so it doesn't boom. Okay, it fails the triple protect. We hit the yawn. Okay, now I should be okay to Snarl, because its move should be pre-selected. Don't boom. I think I protect with Pelipper here just in case. It withdraws. It never does that. Okay. I don't think it ever booms if it's the last Pokemon. Maybe we can do something about that. Okay, we're gonna Hydro Pump this I double protected on accident. I meant to click Hydro Pump on the Clefable and I misclicked. I don't think I die for that. I think it's fine. Clefable's -2, right? Knockoff hurts Pelipper. Yeah, it does decent damage. Thunderbolt. Wow. Pelipper got saved super hard right there. Shiftry could have Pursuit, so we're not out of the woods yet. We have to switch to exactly Ninetales. Everything else shares Flying type in my whole box. Okay, the sun comes out, which is not good. Shiftry could have Chlorophyll, but he's dead to poison this turn anyway. Clefable -3, I think, so she shouldn't be able to do anything insanely scary now. Pelipper not healthy enough to yawn the wheezing now, huh? Ooh. Don't send out whizzing. Don't send out whizzing. Anything but wheezing here. Flareon. Great. So I think I need to kill these Pokemon at the same time somehow. Oh no, this Clefable's -3. It's getting swapped out. I might be cooked here on this encounter. Toxic the Flareon slot. Ninetales Heat Wave in case he does swap. No Flash Fire. Decent damage to Clefable. Superpower. Good damage. Toxic onto the Clefable. Or the Flareon, rather. Ooh, it could have Guts? Do you think they gave it Guts? Surely they wouldn't do that, right? I don't think it normally gets it, so I should be okay in terms of that. Snarl, Heat Wave does not quite take them out here, I don't think. I'm gonna Wish. And Nasty Plot. This guarantees Heat Wave kills next turn, basically. Gotta eat that Double Edge. Okay, getting risky. Have to probably risk a crit on Ninetales here. Or maybe just a regular Thunderbolt. It's at -3 though, or whatever. Okay, and I get full Parad, so to add a little bit more to the RNG here. That is... I'd probably get outsped by Flareon now, right? So that plan is out the window. I cannot Snarl again. Because, well, if I Snarl again, we risk switching out from Clefable. We also risk a Magic Bounce. I think we just protect, and Ninetales has to switch here. And something eats a Thunderbolt and needs to return kill. I have to exactly eat a Thunderbolt and return kill both. To play around the AI if I think it works the way I think it works. Okay, that's good. It's a Moonblast into Umbreon, that's better. Okay, so now we do anything with Umbreon, it doesn't matter. We just Snarl, and then we click Rock Slide and hopefully we kill both. And it switches.
Okay, we've got some residual damage onto the Weezing. He avoided that. That's super not good. Maybe it counts as Weezing being the last Pokemon, since they don't have any left, and maybe it won't boom. Very wishful thinking. This is so bad. Umbreon lives it, even if it's boom. I think. But if it's boom and KOs both of our mons, then we like the run's over anyway, right? So it doesn't really matter. This has to be Umbreon Snarl to work on the Clefable a little bit. And then boom always goes first, huh? So I can't even like hope for the Rock Slide flinch. Does boom always go first? I actually think it might not. I don't remember how it works. Okay, we captured it. Probably did all that running around for pretty much no reason, but it's fine. It's better to be safe than sorry. Ice Beam into my Aerodactyl is not feeling super great. We're gonna Snarl again, switch into Togetic, because it can probably take the Ice Beam. And then we outspeed and kill. And also it'll be at -2 after this Snarl. I think we live even crit here, I'm pretty sure. It's so funny how this thing is just clicking any of its coverage moves. Okay. Does full power me? I think Air Slash, if it connects, kills anyway. It's at -3 now. Moonblast into Umbreon does nothing. And Air Slash hopefully just takes it out. Okay. Okay. That was solid. Probably probably not as scary as I made it out to be, I would guess, but we got there. Now the question is, do we press on, or do we... I think we get one more encounter. Super greedy, probably. Let's pause our Dolphin and see what the next encounter is, and then we can decide. So, it's between Banette, Ursaring, and Nidoqueen. None of those encounters really do anything for me. Banette is the best because I don't have a Ghost type. Let's just roll it and do floor 3. I don't have much time and I want to get through this as fast as I can. So let's go ahead here. Banette? Okay, cool. Banette's definitely probably the best for me, I would say. Nidoqueen is solid, but Banette is like really good. Okay, what trainers do we have coming up? So we've got the Banette, the Ursaring coming up, obviously. Oh, this is one trainer. Ursaring, Dodrio, Togetic, Banette, Nidoqueen. Mostly physical with a Togetic. Okay. Mostly physical with a Togetic. We definitely don't bring Pelipper here. He was a very niche use right there. Also, I'm gonna sell those 2 rare candies that I got, because those are not hacked in, technically, so I'm gonna sell those for the profit. 2. Let's see here, anything else to sell? Revives? Ew, what are those? Alright, it's probably fine.
I'm gonna get some berries from this guy. They're becoming increasingly important. Honestly, I've been watching so many like Run and Bun and Emerald Kaizo runs, and I'm just like, I could have made this run a lot better. Like, yeah, sure, I got pretty bad luck at certain points, but my box was pretty good, and kind of trolled a few plays, but it is what it is. I hate my team right now. Okay. So we've got like a bunch of physical. The next fight, we're definitely bringing Nose Pass over Jump Fluff for sure. And then maybe Pincer. Pincer's pretty good physical tank. And decent typing. Is there anybody we want to have an aura filter on our team? Probably you. And now we need to get these guys up to level. Lunge, I think it's just 80 base power. Lowers its attack also. I think I'd rather have Leech Life in the format that this game is in. Mega Horn though. Yeah, I think I'd go Mega Horn over Leech Life, to be honest. Now this is a decent team. Lots of coverage moves, not really much status or anything to work with, which I'm not the biggest fan of. No, I think I'm fine. Umbreon is probably not the lead here. I think we maybe go Aerodactyl. Pretty aggro lead here. Does Aerodactyl really not get U-turn? Was that like an oversight? Doesn't it do it? Doesn't it like in the actual games? Maybe they thought it was too OP. That's fair, to be honest. So our encounter here was Banette, I think. Pretty sure. Alright. I think I don't fight him until I finish the puzzle. So. Should be good for a second. Oh, that's embarrassing. Extra vibes. I get Facade eventually, I think? I'm honestly not even sure at this point. What is an Aura Stabilizer? It's probably a shadow thing that I can't use. Boost accuracy of shadow moves, yeah. Okay, we open the door here, and now we fight this trainer. Mostly physical. Got a Nidoqueen and some other things. Don't love Pincer's moveset, to be honest. Alright, whatever. Send it. Cypher Peon Tom. Nidoqueen Dodrio. I think that's fine. Dodrio might outspeed me. Well, might outspeed Pinsir, but I think Rock Slide from Aerodactyl kills it if I don't miss. And then we go for a Stomping Tantrum onto the Nidoqueen. Hit the Dodrio. It died. Stomping Tantrum on the Nido. Dead. No Poison Touch. Good. Togetic comes out. And Ursaring. Togetic is like their only special coverage. It probably sees Air Slash into Pinsir or something like that. We're going to click Rock Slide again, and then we're going to... Pinsir's decently fast, right? Let's see if my Pinsir is faster than my own Togetic. It is. So I think Pinsir moves first. So I think we just double Rock Slide them. Okay. Fishing for some flinches also. Togetic actually outsped me, but we got the Rock Slide off. And the Rock Slide flinch. Double chance to flinch the Ursaring here. It hits through like a Chad, but misses, so... wasted opportunity there. Okay, so I'm not sure what this Banette is gonna do. I'm probably guessing Shadow Slap right at the beginning. We're gonna Rock Slide, and then... why not just throw a ball at it off the rip and see what happens? I don't have all that many encounters left in the whole game. I have some balls to waste. Alright, so that was a no-go. Let me see if the Rock Slide at least takes out the Ursaring or flinches it. It does take it out. Hopefully we flinch the Banette. It did not use Shadow Slap, which is the fake out equivalent. Another Heat Wave is, or sorry, another Rock Slide is fine, and then we're gonna go for a Great Ball this time. Save the Ultra Ball for the next chip down. Breaks free again, it's fine. Rock Slide... flinch? No flinch. Analysis is going to disable Rock Slide, I think. This is switch to Umbreon, and then an Ultra Ball. And I think we're pretty good to capture it at this point. Just kidding. I don't know anything. Umbreon comes out to take the Shadow Analysis. Crits me, I think. And then we're going to just protect and keep throwing Ultra Balls at this thing until it decides that it's done fighting. I think this is another potential prankster user, actually. Alright. We got the Banette. What time is it? 1:37. I've still got a little bit of time left. I'll go to the next floor. Alright. Cool. Good fight. Back to the healing machine here. Alright, and we go up. What are the encounters for this floor? Also, I bet somebody stops me from going to that chest, if I had to guess. Alright, so let's stop, see the encounters. I think this is one of the floors with the most encounters in the entire games, and honestly, I should probably get 2 here, but I've decided on 1 for this run, at least. I'm not going to change it. So, this is all the encounters we've got here. Not sure if I'll be able to make it through this part before I leave, actually. Dusclops would be super nice. Please not Glalie. Holy smokes. Glalie, Walrein, Cloyster, Dusclops, Armaldo, Charizard, Rhydon, Gardevoir, Exploud, and Heracross. And I get Glalie. Incredible. Okay. Alright, so I'm wiping this run? Kidding, obviously, but what is that? A Hyper Potion, dude. Don't toy around with me for a Hyper Potion. Alright, we get Glalie whenever we see it. Yay! Oh, there it is, guys. There's our encounter. Oh my god. You have to be joking me. Cloyster and Glalie. Can I even safely do anything about this? Alright, alright. D-tilt. Let's think. Pinsir is in an okay spot. Aerodactyl likely needs to switch to Umbreon, because they're both shadows. And then, you're going to obliterate this Cloyster with close combat. If it doesn't use Shadow Guard. Okay. Shadow Guarded. Shadow Chill out of the Gaily, hits Umbreon, does not do much damage, don't freeze me. We're good on the freeze. I took recoil damage, but I didn't take any recoil damage because I did no damage. Interesting interaction there. Yeah, we're gonna keep close combating this Cloyster until we destroy it. Shadow Chill does a lot on Pinsir. That's really annoying. Snarl the Glalie down, so hopefully I don't get killed to the next attack into the Pinsir. And we're gonna Snarl again and hit another close combat. There's okay, he doesn't hit the third one in a row. Shadow Chill, dead to crit. We're good. Dead to freeze. Okay. 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 Interesting. I'm interested. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, just keep shadow guarding. Don't worry about your teammate. I dare you. Okay. Glalie is like almost in capture range. Give me a light screen. Okay, cool. Glalie's out. Sneasel's in. Cloyster almost dead. Looks like it goes for a move this time. Shadow combo. Interesting. It's a double, it's like a multi-hit move. I think Ninetales dies to like Sneasel knockoff crit exactly. Okay, not even that is gonna do it, it seems. Sneasel dead. Alola Ninetales resets the weather. It's really annoying, actually. I have a light screen up, right? Did I nasty plot? No, I didn't. Click Heat Wave again. I think I lived that Moonblast. Yeah, not even close. Lowers my special attack though. So, Ninetales probably lives. Yeah. Snarl gonna follow up and do some chip damage though. Not really. I get hit by Hail. Leftovers comes through. Glalie comes back out. Umbreon Snarl. Ninetales. Switch to an Eviolite-mon. Risk double ice move into Togetic. Chose Moonblast, we're fine. Could lower special attack. Did not. Shadow Chill, 30% chance to freeze. Okay. I guess. This is what we're doing here. I didn't even level up my nose pass. Okay. I don't know. Just go for a roost. I don't care. Okay, we got our encounter. Our Glalie. Oh, my light screen. Hello, swine. I smell a rock slide. We're gonna quick snarl again, and then we're gonna front run this rock slide and switch into Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl's gonna get hit by like an ice punch or something, and it's gonna suck. Icicle spear. Ow. Blizzard. Aerodactyl probably dies. Does he die to hail? Is there still hail? I think Aerodactyl dies to hail. 2 HP, baby. 2 HP. Toxic this Piloswine and switch into Nose Pass. No choices at this point. Alright, hits me 5 times. Sick. They hit the blizzard through the sandstorm. Something is dead here. I just feel it. There's just no way that something doesn't die here. Why can't I just have 5 Umbreons? Just snarl again, I guess, and we'll just go for a seismic toss onto the Ninetales, or do we slow Volt Switch onto the Ninetales? I think we move after the Piloswine. We'll go for a slow Volt Switch. See if we're smart enough to pull off that play. Hit me 5 times again. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh my god. I'm so smart. The Snarl killed before the Volt Switch went through. Wait, did my game crash? Okay, we're good. Walrein, another great Pokemon I could have had. Don't you dare make the Snow Warning activate right now. Are you joking? Are you absolutely joking? Okay. We're dead. Nobody's ever been more dead than I am right now. Nosepass dies here. Nosepass dies here, 100%. Honestly, deserved for killing Sableye, so I don't even care. Walrein's at -1. Shadow Chill, 30% chance to freeze. Okay. Piloswine dead next turn. I mean, Jiminy Christmas. I don't have Protect. I need Protect so badly. Alright, switch to Ninetales. Override this shitty weather immediately. Also weaken any potential water moves. I think this just has to be Snarl again, and hopefully we kill Piloswine before it can move or something. I really don't know. I really don't know what we do here. I almost feel like we just full send a Solar Beam into this Walrein, and I know it doesn't kill it. I'm like almost positive it doesn't. Ninetales is too important to lose. We Snarl, and then we swap to the... I don't know, dude. This Piloswine sucks. It's gonna fucking... do that 5-hit move again on me again, and I can't take it with anybody, and maybe it won't do it on... whatever. I'm gonna switch to Togetic. I don't want to risk Ninetales. Okay, it used Hail. That's huge. Snarl. And then we get the Walrein to -1 before it attacks me. Or -2, actually. And now just use like a healing move or something. Shadow Freeze. You greedy bastard. You're still going for freezes? Still fishing for freezes. Actually, unbelievable. Can I get a freeze clause or something, dude? This is awful. This is an awful fight. Just absolutely, top to bottom, 0 out of 10. Please send this thing to hell. Thank you. What a fun fight. Honestly. Really cool. Really cool. Thank you. Very cool. Big fan. Big fan. Well, I got my encounter for the floor. I honestly just want to full send it, dude. I want to full send it to at least like the top. How much time do I have left? Like 30-ish minutes. Got a decent amount of time. Purifying takes a ton of time. We're not even to Sitdark Island yet, dude. I don't care if I lose a run here. Well, I do care. I'm not gonna try to lose the run here, but at the same time, it's fine. And I think I have the team. Maybe not this team in particular, but I think I have the team or a team. This game isn't that hard. There's just a lot of silliness with the shadows. Alright, we're 50. Like, this is a decent team, and I just feel like I'm missing something. Definitely don't give the king... We definitely give Ninetales... Probably a wide lens, just to make sure it doesn't miss. And then we also teach her Focus Blast, because she has a wide lens. I think that's what we do with the Ninetales. Oh, she can't learn it. Oh. Yeah, that would just be like too good, I guess. Okay, that's fine. I'm honestly just gonna send it into whatever team there is next. Feeling pretty confident in my ability to play things. Okay, so yeah. Team 40. Is that Facade? Dragon Claw. Giving me Dragon Claw before a trainer makes me feel like they're gonna have dragon type Pokemon. Ugh. I feel like Toxic just isn't fast enough on Umbreon, but I really don't know what else to give him. Sucker Punch is probably decent, but I don't know. I like the Toxic option. Alright, let's see what you have in store for me. Alright, so it's a rain team. Interesting. With a Swampert. So the Swampert probably has Swift Swim. It's gonna outspeed me. I don't think Swampert has anything that can one-hit KO Pinsir. So I actually think we pivot to Nose Pass to take away the rain, and we have to risk a move of a water move in from Pelipper, probably, maybe double water move, and then we go for a Rock Slide and try to kill the Pelipper. Alright, so we set up the sand, we take away his Swift Swim. He moves first anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. We hit the Rock Slide. Pelipper is super weak. Air Slash might kill. We eat one of those, we were dead to crit. This is slow Volt Switch into the Pelipper, and we bait Flying Move, Water Move. Actually, Flying Move, any move into the Pinsir probably. Most likely Water Move, if I had to guess. So we pivot back to Umbreon. Yep, Umbreon eats that. Ice Punch, no freeze, and we're fine. Okay, slow Volt Switch onto the Pelipper. Gives me some good options here. I think I want to go to Pterodactyl. Pterodactyl to Aerodactyl. Okay, Gyarados. So they definitely see double water into Aerodactyl here, like 1,000,000,000,000%. This is bad. This is really bad. They're both physical. I have nothing. This is really, 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 really bad. I outspeed them and I can Rock Slide. That honestly might be my best play here. Volt Switch probably kills Gyarados from Nose Pass, if he can make it through a turn. This would be crazy, but it might be crazy enough to work. I think we switch to Ninetales, set up the Sun, weakening the water moves, reducing my chance of dying to a crit. We go for a Rock Slide, fishing for flinches. We hit one. Okay, we hit one of the flinches. We're in good shape here. We get crit. Aerodactyl gets crit, but I think that's fine, because we're going to risk another Rock Slide and then we're going to Solar Beam the Swampert. And I think we maybe even outspeed the Swampert with Ninetales. It's going to be close. Swampert avoids the Rock Slide, so we really need to hit the Solar Beam or Aerodactyl has a good chance of dying. Alright, we hit the Solar Beam, we're good. Alright, I think that was a decent play. Alright, Armaldo, kind of scary. And Dusclops. This was, oh my god, that Dusclops should be mine, dude. The Dusclops is 100% the best encounter here. What type is Armaldo? It's like Rock Bug, right? That's such a weird type. I don't think Aerodactyl can stay in. I think we pivot to Umbreon and we go for a Heat Wave. I don't know, I think Ninetales' story might end here. Crit them. Good damage. Burn one of them maybe? No burn. Shadow Crush gonna do big damage to Umbreon, thankfully. Shadow Snooze. Umbreon, please. Okay. Umbreon eats both of those. We're good. One more Heat Wave and we win, I think. And we're almost guaranteed to hit
because of Ninetales Wide Lens. Shadow Guard is fine. Really need to kill this Dusclops then. It might be a range. We hit it, if it was. Can't wait to play this on the Switch too. I know, this is actually a ROM hack of the game too. This is Protect Heatwave, I think. And get rid of my malware bites thing pop-up, please. Thank you. Alright, yeah, this is just Heatwave, and then I think we win. It's fine. Oh, so now I don't have the sun anymore, actually. That makes it kind of awkward. This might not be a range to kill anymore. Fails the guard again. Alright, we're done. We're out of that fight. Cool. I think we're almost to the next floor. We definitely need to heal after that. I think they let us heal. Yep. And then they let us access our PC. So, how are we feeling about the current team? Everybody has fulfilled their role so far. Togetic is really weirdly hard to use. It's almost like you lead it or you just can't really bring it. It has like surprising amount of weaknesses. It's probably because I have so many flying types on my team. Like, I'm wondering if Magmar just does what it does better. But we'll keep it around for the time being. It can also take a hit and stuff. It's fine. Okay. Next fight, no idea what to think. I know we haven't seen a Charizard yet, so potential Sun team, actually. Definitely don't want to bring Ninetales. I think we actually bring Pelipper in anticipation of the Charizard. We don't want to bring Ninetales for the Drought. Although Ninetales Solar Beam can kind of cheese some stuff too. I think it's fine. We'll play without her this time. Alright, I think the last encounter of this floor. Tropius Charizard. Okay, so we plan for the Charizard accordingly. Let's see if the Charizard has Drought. If it does, it's such a good Pokemon. Okay, it does not have Drought. This is 100% Snarl, and Pinsir needs to get out pretty badly. Ooh. Probably draw a rock move, or an air flying move. Jesus, am I speaking Avatar? Bring in Nose Pass. Umbreon can deal with the residual Sandstorm damage. Umbreon avoids. Snarl goes out, -1 to both. Great. Good start. Just kidding, Charizard avoids it. Air Slash into the Nose Pass, like predicted. Okay. So this is Snarl. Why doesn't he have Rock Slide? I thought he had Rock Slide. It doesn't particularly matter for this, I don't think. I think we go for Volt Switch. No, we want to keep him in, right? Go for Seismic Toss on this Tropius. I don't think this Charizard is going to be doing much. Yeah. Not super worried about the Charizard. Alright, both of them -2 now. Dragon Pulse from the Tropius. Is he a Dragon type in this game? That'd be cool. Kinda makes sense. Seismic Toss chips down the Tropius some more. Sandstorm chips him down even more. Alright, so they're both -2 now. We go for Toxic on the Charizard. And then we Seismic Toss the Tropius, it dies the next turn for sure. Or at the end of this turn to Sand. Burns my Nose Pass, doesn't really matter though. Giga Drain Nose Pass, that hurts for sure.
Trophy is definitely close to dying. I don't think he quite gets there. Nope. There he goes. Magmar, this is 100% Snarl into Swap. And we'll bring out Pelipper for the rain. Okay. Interesting. Interesting weather fight here. Alright, this Charizard is -3 and it's poisoned. It's one shot when it comes back in the next time. They probably swapped this Charizard out for another Pokemon. I just keep clicking Snarl on the Umbreon slot, no matter what, basically. And then I think we protect Pelipper and scout for moves. Thunderbolt could kill him. Flamethrower on Umbreon is perfectly fine. Alright, so he sticks with the Charizard in there, that's fine. He dies. Magmar's at -2, I think. So he's not going to be doing much. Ninetales comes out. So it seems like Pelipper doesn't have Thunderbolt, or he would have used it on... Or sorry, Magmar doesn't have Thunderbolt, or you would have used it on Pelipper already, so I'm going to go ahead and go for Hydro Pump onto the Ninetales. She sets up Calm Mind. Flamethrower into Umbreon again. Snarl gets Magmar one shot. -1 to Ninetales. Ninetales probably dies here. I crit her. Oh no, the sun. The sun was too strong. Umbreon protect here. And then we go for Hydro Pump on the Ninetales again. Kind of risky to risk double Hydro Pump, but we'll see if we hit it. Shadow Rhydon, I think. Fire Blast into Pelipper. Does nothing. Pelipper connects to Hydro Pump because he's the best Pokemon ever. And see ya. This definitely baits Rock Move from Rhydon, like 100%. Okay, so... Does Pelipper have Protect? Because Pelipper does have Protect, so here's what we're gonna do. That's kind of risky. It's kind of risky, but I think it's what we're gonna do. Is there a non-risk play? Alright, here's the play. Umbreon switches to Nose Pass. Pelipper hits one more Hydro Pump into this Rhydon. We override the Sun. Hydro Pump will be at full power, and it should kill the Rhydon if it doesn't have Sturdy, which I'm pretty sure it has Lightning Rod most of the time in this hack. Nose Pass eats that. Hydro Pump connects. No Sturdy. Perfect. And then he dies to Sandstorm. Perfect turn. Alright, I think I found the perfect way out of that one. I don't think it was a super big issue, but that was cool. Okay, so no, that was one of the last fights for this floor. Now we heal here. Go back. And now one more. Alright, we're almost to the next encounter. Cypher Peon Matt. Primeape Scizor. This is a really bad lead for me. I did not mean to click Rock Slide there. Don't flinch. Okay. I mean, you basically need to flinch the Scizor or we're kinda screwed. Okay, it went into Umbreon. Umbreon wishes here. Rock Slide flinch is really bad for me here. I don't think I risk the Rock Slide flinch. We might have to sack a Pokemon here. This is a really bad lead for us. I don't have Ninetales either. Alright, Rock Slide to both of those. Wish goes through. Aerial Ace into Nose Pass does nothing. Sandstorm, Chips, Primate, and Umbreon. Umbreon Snarl. I don't think anything can go particularly wrong from that. And then we Stomping Tantrum the Scizor. Rock Slide connects, could flinch. Defiant. Okay. And I flinch. Okay, that's fine. Sand is slowly ticking down this Primate. I think I go for a Toxic on it now that I know its ability. Computer having a heart attack. Come on, computer, you can do it. Wow. If my Umbreon dies here, the run's over, I think. Does it die to sand? Oh. Okay. This Scizor is eating my lunch. What the fuck, man? Aerodactyl dies if he stays in. Bullet Punch sucks. Pivot back to Pinsir. Stomping Tantrum the Scizor. Seismic Toss would have been better there. Alright, we nuked Absol with the close combat. We might get killed because of the defense drop. Wow, way to eat that, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy. Super bailed out this run. Exploud is scary. Does he have Shadow Boom? No. He doesn't. I think we sack Pincer here and go for a close combat. Gardevoir might outspeed us, but it is what it is. We don't swap into anything. Like, what can we afford to swap into? Like, maybe Togetic? Maybe Togetic, actually. Ugh. How fast is Gardevoir? $80 speed? Pincer's 85. We go for the close combat kill onto X-Cloud. I think it's just the best play. Well played, Pincer, if this is your end. Well played. Shadow Burst. I think that is gonna kill. Oh wait. It's single target. Pincer is alive. Pincer is still alive. Pincer outspeeds. Mega Horn this Gardevoir for me, dude. And then we Volt Switch into the Heracross. Dude. So good. If this Pincer somehow lives through this fight, I mean, yeah. Well played, man. Yeah, oh, Moxie is so bad, actually. Okay. Has to go into Aerodactyl exactly, I'm pretty sure. We'll go Aerodactyl Togetic. Double flying coverage, has to kill or we lose. Oh wait, he might have like Mach Punch or something, right? Doesn't matter. Still the best play. Air Slash Acrobatics. Alright. Goodbye, Pincer. Well played, man. That Pincer is a fucking champion, man. Jesus Christ. Alright. The plan, which is a very greedy plan, is to get this last encounter without purifying anything. And we go on a huge purify spree. We have a bunch of new Pokemon before Gorigan. That is the plan. Did not heal. That was a close one. That was a very close one. Almost got me there. Okay. We get to roll an encounter here. 217. This is probably gonna be one of my last fights of the day. Wrong notepad. Please. There we go. And now we pull up the wheel of names. Once again. Pyramid Terrace. Let's see. Arcanine, Aggron, Cradily, Muck, Fortress. All solid. It's close one. We got Muck. Okay. I'm pretty sure these fights are fairly difficult. I don't really think I have the box to deal with them. What fight do we have coming up here? Let's be smart about. Also, I probably need more pokeballs. So I think this one, next one is going to be this guy. And then we fight Smarten. Oh, Smarten has the Muck. That's too bad. I think it's too greedy to go into these next few fights without all these purified. I'm gonna have to go do a purification run. Actually, you know what? This run, we're just gonna believe in something. We're just gonna believe in something. We're not gonna go all the way back. Get those encounters. We're just gonna full send it through the next trainer because we're better. Slowbro, Azumarill, Ampharos, Arcanine, Aggron, Machamp. Yeah, I'm cooked actually. It's over. Okay. Thank you for the heal. Thank you. Thank you. Do any of these Pokemon help me? What do you have? You have Prankster. I have another Prankster Pokemon, I guess. What do you have? Refrigerate? Okay. And you're timid. You have Static and you're calm, which is garbage. You have immunity. You know what? Alright. We're gonna have to purify them, actually. We gotta go on a purifying spree. I take it back. I take it all back. We must do what must be done. I just don't think my current squad gets through. I just don't think it happens. Alright, let's go purify. Probably gonna have to save the rest of the run for later. Or the rest of this tower, unfortunately. I'm gonna get through these purifications and then that'll probably be it, unfortunately. Gotta go in a few minutes. We're so close to Suicune, and then we feel just a lot better about the run, I feel like. Back to Agate. I've gotta buy some sense to purify the Marowak because it doesn't work in PK Hex because it does not show up as a Pokemon in PK Hex. So we're gonna go with a few of these. Hopefully like 4 will be enough. I doubt it, but we'll see. Alright, that was 4. Alright, we're like... I get like 6 more. I'll be done pretty soon. Alright, cool. Marowak's finally done. We're going to save. I'm going to put all these Pokemon into PK Hex, take them right back out so they're ready to be purified. And then that will probably be where the run comes to a halt for the day. I just don't have as much time today, unfortunately. Alright, wait. Let me save and close Dolphin first. Just to make sure. Okay, cool. Dolphin done. Open up PK Hex, open up our recent GCI. And then we're gonna go ahead and bring him back, bring him back, bring him back, bring him back, and bring him back. Let's see the items, or the IVs rather. 4 attack, 0 speed. This is decent. This is decent for a prankster Pokemon. This is very fine. And this is fast, but garbage. Okay, cool. I'll take it. As long as it's not like the worst possible scenario. Oh. Oh, no, wait, yeah, okay. I thought I clicked no for a second. This Zangu looks stoned, dude. Freezing reminds me of Team Rocket. Electabuzz. Hopefully we have Volt Switch, or you get Volt Switch. That'd be really good to have a fast Volt Switcher. No idea what to name you. Two more. I keep getting bailed out with these ghost types after I let them die over and over again. I can't believe I got a Glalie as my encounter. That's so infuriating. Oh, dude, 3D Reborn, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna play Reborn whenever I start streaming again later. I just wanted to keep progressing this. I'm actually really excited to keep playing Reborn. I want to beat it. Alright, so we've got Refrigerate, Prankster, Static, Levitate, Lightning Rod, and Guts. This Zangoose is actually not the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. It has a calm nature, which is just garbage. Also, Alex, unfortunately, I've got to go in just a second. I was just getting all these encounters ready for the next time I start playing. Also, I might as well just level everything up to 50 right now. We are almost to the next boss, who has a Regirock and some other stuff. He has like a Regirock stand team. Oh, Facade, this is huge. We'll actually keep False Swipe for catching things, potentially. No, it's a wasted move slot. We'll catch things the other way. Close combat, absolutely. Great move. What time is it? I gotta get going pretty soon, unfortunately. Alex, what is the next like major part of Reborn? What do I have to look forward to if you're still in the chat? I'm curious. Without any major spoilers, although I don't like super care about spoilers because it'll still be fun to play, I feel like. This thing has great moves. I probably should have been using this thing since the beginning, huh? Laziness really crippled this run. So much for candying. We're almost done. Oh, Volt Switch, that's huge. Screech? Probably not, right? And it can miss. Pretty sure Bennett's physical. Staryu needs to go to 50 now. And then that'll probably be the last thing I do for the stream. Alright, so to recap, this is our team at the end of this stream. We've got Jumpluff, Ninetales, Swellow, Alolan Marowak, Togetic, Magmar, Umbreon, Nosepass, Pelipper, Aerodactyl, Zangoose, Staryu, soon to be Starmie next stream, Weezing, Electabuzz, Bennett, and Glalie. I cannot believe we got Glalie, but whatever. It's actually insanely cracked in this game. Did it get a buff? Hold on now. This thing is gross. Okay, I might take it back on Glalie. It looks kind of nasty. Okay. Gonna leave it there for now, and hopefully see everybody in the next one.